I was directing a play once, and I asked one of the characters to stand up when the other character came over to him. The actor said, my character wouldn't do that. I said, why not? He said, because if my character stands up, he's going to take that other guy out. And I said, well, what do you mean take him out? He said, take him out physically. Take him down, hurt him. I said, okay, but could you not do that? And he said, no, my character would do that. I said, well, okay, can you ask your character not to do that? He said, no. I said, can I ask your character not to do that? He said, no. So I fired him. This is an absurd thing to say, first of all. Do we really know what anyone would really do? I mean, you hear stories all the time about people doing things completely out of character. It happens all the time. Oh, the neighbor who was such a quiet guy and he loved children and he dressed up as a clown, he ends up being a serial murderer. We tend to remember the things that people do out of character far longer than the things that people do that are in character. I think the better stories, the more interesting stories, are about those people whom we know that end up being these other people. These are the stories that fascinate us all of the time. All of the time. The unexpected. You never really know what someone is capable of doing until they do it. Once having done it, they did it. Suddenly they're the person who does that. That's it. That's how life works. If you do something, we'll assume you're a person who does that thing. But to sit back and judge and decide whether or not your character would or would not do that, it's very limiting. At the end of the day, we're trying to tell a great story. And we all, collectively, director, writer, producer, actors, we need to figure out the best way to tell that story, and we need to do whatever we need to do that. So to have these restrictions of, oh, my character would do this and wouldn't do that, it's too limiting. Having an actor who's willing to give you 120% on any little bit of direction you give them, oh my goodness, you can go through so many different things in one very short period. We'll try this, we'll try that, we'll try this, we'll try that. For a director, it's like being a kid in a candy store. It's the type of actor you want to work with. If you want to aspire to something, aspire to being that kind of actor.